Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're watching me from. This is Vibes and Chais TV. How are you? I hope you're good. I hope you're wonderful. I hope you had a great day today. Okay, today we have a serious discussion here. I have a very serious discussion on the things husbands does or the things the husbands do that makes their wives unhappy. 8 or 9 things, or even 10 things. Let's say 10 things, 10 specific things that husbands do that makes their wives unhappy. Things they do, so many things, minute things, small tiny things they do that makes the wives unhappy. Yeah. Number one is a lack of communication. You know, so many guys or so many husbands feel that money is everything. As a wife, if you demand for communication or attention, they feel that is not necessary. Yeah. So many men think that communication is not necessary, but that is the basic of every relationship. That is the basic of every relationship. You're in a marriage or in any relationship, communication is the basic, is the key. If both of you don't communicate as partners, I don't know what you're doing there. The communication in every relationship is the key in that relationship. If A does not communicate with B, so many things might go wrong. I have a scenario whereby a husband and a wife, because of a little misunderstanding, they refuse to talk to each other. Before they slept, the husband dropped a note for the wife because the wife normally wakes him up very early in the morning to get ready for business or work, and he had a presentation to make in his office. Due to lack of communication, when he was about to sleep, he dropped a note. Please, wifey, help me, wake me up by 4:35 so that I can get ready and go for the presentation. Okay, the wife woke up as early as she normally does, dropped a note for the guy, the husband, and was telling him, Oga, wake up, it's 4:30. She dropped the note there and went to the kitchen. That guy slept till 7:30. By the time he woke up, it was dawn on him that he was late for the presentation, and they fired him. The company fired him. This is what lack of communication can cause in any relationship, especially marriages. Oga, you that is watching me, there should be consistency in your communication. You must communicate with your wife. You must communicate with your wife. It's very, very important that you communicate with your wife, because lack of communication in marriage is a dead zone, is a red flag. So husbands should endeavor to communicate with your wife, no matter your time, no matter how tight your schedule is. Your timing and your communication is of paramount in your marriage. It will make your wife happy if you always communicate with her. The second one is lack of affection. So many guys and so many men are not romantic at all. You're not romantic. It's not that you're not romantic. It's just that you're not romantic towards your wife. You rather become romantic towards your side chicks. You send you do dirty talks with your side chicks rather than your wives. Okay, you feel your wives don't know how to do a dirty talk. And that is why instead of giving that affection that you're supposed to give to your wife, you rather spend that affection, you rather send that affection towards the side chick. It's wrong. Lack of affection has caused so many problems in different homes. I must be honest with you. Yes, you that is watching me, I must be honest with you. If you're lacking affection towards your wife, who else do you want to give it to? Your side chick? You lack affection. The affection you're supposed to give to your wife is vice versa. If you show your wife affection, she will show you all the love in the world. No matter her tight schedule, as you're coming back, get something for her, no matter how little. She will so much appreciate it. Do you understand? As you're giving her affection, also gives her and makes her know that she has a self-worth and that she's being valued. Because once you're communicating with her, you're making her know that she has a very good place in your heart. And then you now give her affection on top of it. You have totally balanced the whole equation. Number third is that so many men have emotional distance between themselves and their wives. There is emotional distance. There is emotional detachment. That emotional attachment is not there. And you'll be blaming your wife. Why will you be blaming your wife when you yourself has no emotional attachment to you? You always distance yourself. You stay away from your wife. Okay, you feel she doesn't have a feeling. You feel she's no longer a baby because there are kids. When was the last time you took your wife out? When was the last time you treated her like a baby that she is? Okay, you feel she no longer has those swags, as in dirty talk swags and emotional swags, and maybe she doesn't have a feeling. She has all those stuffs. It's just that the cry of the kids and the buhaha of the family is making her as if she doesn't have those babyish qualities anymore. All those your side chicks that are always there, always available whenever you come to them, is because they don't have anything disturbing them. A lady that has no children, that has nothing to worry about, anytime you get to her, she will always open her legs to you. She will always do anything you want her to do. But the wife in the house, she'll take care of the house. She'll take care of your cooking, the cooking in the house. She'll take care of the kids. She will run up and down, do this, do that, tidy the house, shout on the kids, make sure that things are going well with the kids, your own children. And the best thing you can do for your wife is to give her an emotional distance instead of helping her out, so that emotionally both of you can cling together. Always be there emotionally for your wife. It's very important. Always be there emotionally for your wife. It's very, very important, and it will be healthy if there is an emotional bonding between you and your wife. The fourth one is for you to always avoid shifting issues on ground. If you have issues with your wife, trash it out. You avoiding those issues is not going to be resolved. Instead of leaving issues untreated and unresolved to bring more problem upon yourself, you better tackle it at once. You better tackle it at once. If you have any ill feelings towards your wife, you open up and tell her. If the way she responded to you or the way she reacted to a particular action that you carried out is not okay by you, you can discuss it with her. Discuss it with her instead of avoiding the issues on ground. You might start avoiding the issues on ground, you start coming back late. When you start coming back late, you fall into temptations. You can fall into ladies that are just there to swallow you and swallow your money, that don't care about you. You endanger yourself into different temptations and you keep piling lies upon lies. Meanwhile, the underlying issue has not been treated, has not been resolved. And you're entering into more and more, you're entangling yourself in different issues because you refuse to treat the issue, the underlying issue on ground before you started having that issue or that problem you're having with your wife. Do you understand? Always avoid not treating issues at hand. Always treat issues at hand before you go to the next level. Number 5. So many husbands have formed the habit of gluing themselves to their phones, gluing themselves to their TV once they come back from work. When you get your side chicks house or homes, do you go there and you start pressing your phone? You don't. Once you get to your side chick's place, you get down to action. Some of you, from the entrance of the door, you get down to action with your side chicks. What happens to you doing the same thing with your wife? You will come back home, you will drop your bags, you rush into the bathroom, take your bath, and then you come to the sitting room, the wife serves you food on the dining, and the next thing you could do after eating, instead of chatting with your wife to know how far with the things in the house, the children, everything, maybe by the time you got back, the children have gone to bed, and then after that, attend to your wife's emotional needs, all you could do is to glue yourself to your phone, either responding to your side chicks that must have texted the alpha, baby, how did you get home early? Have you eaten? Instead of you chatting with your wife or talking with your wife, discussing things with your wife, you're there responding to only God knows who on your phone. To make the matter worse, you even glue yourself to TV. You come back, you left the house in the morning around 7 or 8. You come back in the night. In the morning before you left, you never discussed anything with your wife. You left, then you come back in the night, or you come back around 6 or 7, and you could not discuss with your wife about anything at all, about the events happening around her or about the events happening around you. All you could do is to marry your phone. Some men marry their phone more than their wives. Some men don't even discuss things with their wife. They rather bury themselves in phone. You're burying yourselves in phone. You're allowing so many things go undiscussed. You allow so many things be swept under the carpet simply because you refuse to discuss what you're supposed to discuss with your wife. And those problems you felt that you're not going to discuss and you sweep them under the carpet, we keep bringing and raising dust in the family. We keep bringing more issues to the marriage. Is that actually what you want? What is there in your phone that you cannot have at least 30-45 minutes with your wife, chat with her, tell her how work was that day, or ask her how was the children, how was the chores today, did you finish everything, how was your day today like? Oh honey, you're looking stressed up. You touch your wife. When was the last time you touched her? When was the last time you became affectionate towards your wife? Simply because when you come back, you hardly look at your wife's face. You glue yourself in your phone immediately. It's very bad. That is very wrong. It's unacceptable. If you claim that your wife is the most lovely person you ever know on earth, why do you always glue yourself to your phone or your television? Instead of looking at that woman's face, honey, this is your face today. I don't like it. What happened? You look so stressed out. What happened? The wife will not open up to you. This student didn't give me peace today. This one did this, this one did that. She will start downloading you informations. But when you come back, you hardly ask them how they are, and you jump into your phone after eating. How will you know when your wife is having a problem? You will never know anything because you're glued to your phone. You're married to your phone. Some men, some husbands, instead of conversing and discussing with their wives, they rather be on phone and chat with only God knows who. Huh? And when you get old and the woman is no longer there for you, or the woman is maltreating you, you will feel that the woman is bad. But because instead of you to bond with your wife, you're bonding with your phone. Always try to bond with your wife. It will make your wives happy. Bond with her. Talk with her. If you are bonding with your wife, you will hardly make her time for side chicks. You hardly have time for side chicks. If you're always bonding with your wife, and your wife is always there for you, and your wife becomes your best friend, you will hardly have a side chick outside. You will hardly have a side chick outside because she will treat you like her best baby. She will. And this one now also lead me to another point, which is number 6. Some husbands prefer to stay outside with outsiders after work instead of going back to their homes, instead of going back to their families. Some men, some husbands prefer to stay with friends, prefer to stay with side chicks instead of going home to their families. So many guys would rather come back to their house as late as 10, 11, 12 a.m. in the morning rather than going to their home. They close from work at around 4. They will be getting to their homes around 10, some 11, some 12. By then, the kids must have gone to sleep. Even the wife is also feeling sleepy, but because she has no choice, she will wait in the sitting room couch. She will be sleeping there. When the husband comes in, he might tell her that I don't want to eat, oh, I'm filled up. He will go and sleep. That woman that has been there for you, you don't know how she's faring. You don't know what is wrong with her. You don't know what is happening in her life. No, nothing, no thank you, no appreciation, no nothing. You just come in, walk in as if you're her boss, and you just go and sleep. Sometimes you even bathe. You just jump into the bed like that. After messing yourself around with alcohol or women, you just bash into the house, bash on the bed, and you'll be stinking. You won't bathe. Instead of bringing out time to come and stay with your family, you rather spend your time with friends and only God knows who. All these things are making your wives angry. Stop it. It will not help you. It will not lead you anywhere. I must be honest with you. It will not. It will not at all. And this leads us to the 7th point, which is not fulfilling your responsibility towards your family. As a man, as a husband, are you fulfilling your responsibilities towards your family? Are you fulfilling your responsibility financially? Are you fulfilling your responsibilities emotionally? Are you fulfilling your responsibilities spiritually? Are you fulfilling your responsibilities all round? Are you fulfilling your responsibility as a man in the house? When was the last time you gave your wife money for her hair, for food in the house, for her clothing, for the children's clothing, for the children's school fee? Or are you the type that anytime your wife asks for money, you tell her that there is no money? So many men are like that. They rather spend money on their side chicks and friends than spending money on their wives and their children. So many men are so mean that they will rather spend their last card on their side chicks instead of giving it to the wife that takes care of their children. Are you one of them? I'm talking to you that is looking at me. Take care of your family. Take care of your family. It's very important. Then number 8. Most husbands don't fulfill their promises. Most husbands don't fulfill their promises. The promises they made to their wives, they don't fulfill it. They will tell you, I'll be there in thick and thin. You will not see them. You're looking at me, you will not see them. Your husband will promise you that, okay, baby, today I must come back early. I've been coming back late. Today I'll try and come back early. And immediately he closes at work, his side chick will tell him, honey, please, I want to see you today. Oh. He made a promise to you that he will be the wife, that he will be coming back early today. But immediately that side chick calls him, he will divert immediately to the side chick, forgetting that he made a promise to you that he will be back early that day. He will, when he comes back late, he will promise you again that he will make it up to, and he will never make it up to you. What do you actually want, husbands? What do you want? Why will you want to make your wife sad? Why can't you keep to your promises? Some men will borrow money from you as a wife. They will never ever return that money to you. Is it that if you return that money to your wife, that something will go wrong? I don't understand. I'm talking to you, husband. Is it that when you borrow money, no matter how little, even as little as 500, and you borrow the money from your wife, why can't you pay back that money? Is it a sin if you pay the money back? Somebody, a husband will rush in, and honey, please, can I have 500? I'll give you back. I must give you back in the evening. Maybe that 500 is the money I've been saving since. You take that 500 and give to him. To pay you back that money, you pass through the eye of a needle to get that money back. But some men do pay it back. Oh. Some will give you ×2 of the money. But what of those that doesn't pay back? What of those that will make so many promises to you and they will never fulfill it? It's wrong. All these things can make your wives unhappy. Please try and change. Number 9. Please, I want to ask a question. Is house chores or domestic chores mainly meant for the wives? Is there any place it is being written that the house chores must be done by the wives? There is no place that is being written. And there is no, how will I put it? There is no particular order on how to run your marriage or your home. We can only do that through understanding. Your wife, in the morning, we wake up around 4, cook breakfast, put food for the children in their lunch boxes, bathe them, prepare them for school, take them to school. Rush back to the house, tidy the house up, wash clothing, go to the market, cook lunch, keep for the kids, go back to school, pick them, take care of their needs when they come back, help them with their homework, then prepare dinner for the kids and you. And then when you come back and you know that your wife is still in the kitchen, as a lovely husband in quotes that you are, you will not even enter that kitchen a bit. Say, hi, hello, honey. What are you still doing? Can I give you a helping hand? Request for it. Let her be the one to decline. You will not even request for it. You just enter like a boss that you are. Go straight to the room. Freshen up. Come out to the sitting room. Is that you're there pressing your phone or you're there watching TV? That woman have not rested since morning. Just the way you have been busy in the office, that is the way she has been busy throughout the day. She never has time for herself. She never has time for anything about herself. It's just you and the kids, you and the kids. And you don't deem it fit as a husband to help your wife out in the kitchen while preparing supper. Since you came back early, you don't deem it fit. Okay, it's not necessary. What has she been doing in the house since morning? But if she asks you to stay in the house a day with those kids, you will never be able to do it. Help your wives out. On Saturdays, help them out. If she's washing clothes, you tidy up the house. If she's cooking, you wash the clothes. If she's doing this, you help the kids with their homework. There should be division of labor. Don't boss your wife around. You're not her boss. You're the husband. Eh? You're the husband. Then the last but not the least is to fulfill your responsibility as a man in the other room. Are you fulfilling your responsibility as a man on your matrimonial bed or in the house? When was the last time you had sex with your wife? When was the last time you romanced your wife? When was the last time you dated talk with your wife? When was the last time you find out why she has not been coming? She has not been coming close to you. When was the last time? You don't know. You can't even remember. Eh? Do a do how will I put it now? Always have an emotional attachment with your wife, so that if you want to go to Asorok, it will be easier for you. Help your wife out. Help her financially. Help her locally. Help her physically. Help her otherwise. Make things work out. As a lovely husband that you are, make things to work out. Make things to work out. Make things to work out. Okay, please, as you're watching this channel, do help us subscribe, like our video, comments, share. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.